Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here. It is a gray, that's the only way to put it, Thursday, which of course means it's my Monday, the beginning of my work week. I am, as usual, on my way to work. And today, I get to wear a splint. I got buzz in my mouth. Splint. I get to wear a splint at work today. Yeah, long, painful story short. On Sunday, I picked up my son from the great-grandparents' place, pardon me. Brought him home. He was talking to me. I wasn't paying attention. Went to get out of the truck and closed the door. It's a truck door, so I give it a good swing. My right ring finger was the only one still on the door when the door closed. The door, it hit so hard the door bounced open. Yeah. So there was a lot of cursing and swearing and doing the owie 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 dance. My son tried to give me crap for daddy language. I slammed my finger in the door. Oh, never mind. Keep swearing. Yeah. Right off the bat, I figured I saw it literally slow motion get crushed by the door, and I could see everything's compressed right up against the bone, and then everything pops back, and then everything just starts to swell just in seconds, and whoop, like inflating like a balloon. So yeah, after a great deal of cursing and swearing and owie 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 and other unpleasantries, I'm like this. I called work, found out who the on-call manager was, got a hold of the on-call manager, and let them know what I just did. I am going to the emergency room. I think I broke my finger. I'm not going into work today. They're like, don't worry, I'll get your shift covered. Go, but hopefully you're okay. I get to the hospital, I get into the emergency room, I tell them what happened. They send me to minor wound or minor treatment, which is expected. I mean, I didn't cut my finger off. It's not, a severed stump. I'm not bleeding all over the place, I don't need to, tie up the emergency room right this second. Jeez, give a guy a chance. Impatient drivers. So anyhow, 3.5 hours later and 5 x-rays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and almost instantly I've got no feeling in the end of the fingertip and halfway down the finger to the second knuckle, like no feeling at all. On the side, outside I do, but the tip and the inside, nothing. Crushed everything, strained the ligaments and tendons, clearly bruised them too. Because of all the swelling, the x-rays were not conclusive whether it wasn't like broken and broke, like clearly like broken, but it's either fractured or microfractured, but basically it was crushed. The bone may be split, but they couldn't tell because of the x-rays and the swelling weren't clear enough to tell. Anyhow, so yeah, I was told if Wednesday, Thursday things aren't definitely like seriously improving, go in and see your family doctor because of the nerve damage. So it's been wrapped like this, and I've been taking ibuprofen like every 4 to 6 hours, well, every 4 hours. All day Sunday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday. But Wednesday, I went from every 4 hours to every 6-7 hours taking it. And I took ibuprofen about 3-4 times yesterday. Only taking it once today. Of course, yeah, I gotta work. So, doctor says, you can get an x-ray, but it's not gonna change the treatment. It's not gonna make any difference. It's not like broken, like clearly massively broken. So it's at the very least it's fractured for sure. Probably a bunch of micro fractures in it because you can take the bone and you ever take a chicken bone and put it between a pair of pliers and crush it? See those little fractures? Basically that's what I did. Only this finger's the chicken bone. So yeah. Anyhow, so he's like, well, I tell him like, I'm Carrie, they take care of disabled people with tracheotomies and this, that, and the other. He's like, oh, I was just about to ask you what you do. So he kind of, are you right-handed? I'm like, yeah, I'm right-handed. He's like, oh, goody. So you need your right hand, and you probably need to wear gloves. Well, I change briefs a lot, so yeah, I wear, I have to be able to wear gloves, and buddy taped like this together, you can't really wear gloves. Okay, so runs down, the this is and that, and it's definitely fractured at the very least. There's no two ways about it. It's not like a break, but it's because it got crushed. Definitely strained the ligaments and tendons. I mean, like, they got crushed, so whether they're strained or not, it's all the same kind of injury. It's not going to make a difference how technically you get. It's going to take, like, the feeling will come back because of nerve damage. It'll take days, weeks, could take months. Like, yeah, well, it figures I stretched the nerve that runs from the point of the finger all the way down. I probably stretched that out, and especially with the swelling and the tendon swelling, it would have put pressure on the nerve and stretched it out. That and the crush injury as well, so it's gonna take as long as it takes. So when I'm not at work, use the buddy tape system to keep the flexibility and the mobility to it. When I am at work, though, basically you're gonna need the splint. So you immobilize the part that got all squished and crushed and is owie, and I could put my hand in a glove. This is gonna suck big time. It's gonna hurt big time. I mean, just doing that is, I got a high pain tolerance as it is, but that's uncomfortable. Without the buddy tape, it's uncomfortable, almost hurts. Actually having to try and use it, it's gonna hurt and burn big time. I mean, just doing that hurts and pulls right in through the wrist, right through the palm, through the wrist, right down to the elbow. So today's gonna be fun. Yeah. I may do an update after this one on the way home to let you know how it went. I may not. We'll see. So yeah, today's gonna suck, but yay, I get to wear a splint. Alright, that's it, that's all. Have a good one, take her easy, and have a better day than me. Later.